about. Alright, we got our first lock chest here, and looks like a boss as well, a poison bow. I'm gonna assume that's a ranger. That looks the color. It's not necro, so oh yeah, ranger, trapper, of course. Silly me. There we go. Let's check out this lock chest. We got the rest here. Oh, a grape started off with a broken lockpick. Lovely. And I didn't really restock before we came. Oh well. And you're almost down. Good job, team. Cool. On to the next group. We got an airlock chest coming up ahead there. Just gotta take down these ice golems. Yeah. Careful up here, there's a few mobs of ice golems running around. Don't overpull, it's gonna be a lot of area damage, AoE damage. Area of effect, yeah, there we go. Like the deep freeze, a bunch of those wipe your whole group. Alright. Let's check our lock chest here. There we go, gold. Much better. And a broken lockpick. Down to 2 lockpicks. Uh-oh. Looks like we have another boss coming up. A warrior one, Clobber Husk. Let's take down these Avikaras here. Alright. Ice items are probably a bit more dangerous, so we'll get Pain Inverter, Assassin support up there. Here we go. Imps are down. Well, time to take down Clobber House. Good job, team. Sorry too late for you, my friend. Got words from Master Whispers. Scream for me, little one, scream. That was a bit dark, but alrighty then. Alright, on to the next group. Some more siege ice golems running around about up here. Oh, careful of them and the ice imps. It's going to be a nasty pull. See how we do here. We got them. Icy lodestones, alpine seeds. Make sure you save those for Nicholas the Traveler. I think there's quite a bit more on this route here that he collects for items, so just keep your eye out. There's a group of Avakira that kind of does, I think, a lap around this area or goes back and forth on this path. Just in case you have a group left, it's probably them up here. Alright, got a lock chest coming up here. Still got 2 lock picks left. Hopefully we can make them last for the rest of the run here. Oh, and we got a frost run.
Alright. I hope some of you enjoyed this. I'm sorry. I immediately sound vaguely Arabian. I hope you enjoyed this not quite traditional start to the stream. It was sort of a pre-stream thing. I know, well, it is my footage now, so we should probably move that node somewhere else. However, welcome to my stream. It is my stream now. All of what you see is actually I was actually blasting some LL Cool J at the start there as well, accidentally. Hope none of that content gets sniped from either Twitch or YouTube when I later upload it as a VOD. let's see what we have here. Yeah, if you haven't yet, there is a communal booster that you can pick up for free at the Blackline Trading Company. In fact, I still have the mail that I haven't picked up, and there was also this birthday gift. We will look at it right away, but I want to introduce the stream a little bit. First of all, we are doing the legendary journey, which is my series of doing precursor collections. This one specifically we're hunting, but alongside that we're doing map exploration. We're gonna do Lornar's Pass, and that's actually why I played the video, to get you sort of in the mood with footage from the first game, which is, you know, we're gonna talk about the zone overlapping with Guild Wars 1's map once we reach anything remotely you know, relating to that map. However, we are starting in Lance Arch, mainly because this is where my main character was when I logged in to do the stream, and it's a good place to start, because there are a couple of things for the collection that we can pick up here as well. The thing that we are more interested in on our main character, though, is the mail with the gift. So I don't know what's inside this gift. I haven't looked at the content at all. I haven't done any preview. You cannot actually do the preview, but I wanted to save it up for today's stream, because this is actually the first day that I received it. This is the 10th anniversary of not only the game but also of my character. Today is the very day that my character was created, and hence the birthday gift. So we will unpack it. There's typically one single unique thing included in the 10th birthday gift for the first time you open it. When you receive it on the other characters, this thing has already been granted to your account, so the first one is really special. So let's see what we can actually get. First of all, we get this achievement. I always forget about its existence, but this is basically what gives you the item. And what the item is a decade anniversary achievement box, and it is your annual chance to pick up your account-wide achievement rewards, and it gives us, ooh, well, this is gonna be a hard choice, isn't it? Also, we get the proof of legend. The proof of legend, the proofs of legend are a new currency added to the game to acquire a new armor set. We've actually previewed it a little bit on our last stream, coincidentally also a legendary journey, and the rest of it is, well, it seems it's pretty underwhelming content, I gotta say. It's just a birthday card, which is something you always get for some little karma. Birthday boosters, traditional content. Not that these would be completely trash, however, well, as you can see, I have a lot of them. I don't use them that much. Teleport to friends are always useful, but again, I'm not using them all that often. Blackline statuettes are fine, but usually you get a die pack as well. It's actually been a very valuable source of more expensive dies. It's not the case today. I will not show you then my process of choosing those. It's very simple. You just wiki it and see which die you have, which one of the unlocked dies is the most expensive, right? So, but there's also this, which you can preview, and you receive all of this? Okay, alright, now that's good. And there are the delectable dies. Okay. So, actually, delectable dies, I do believe we've actually received these. So yeah, what you can do and what you can see is that I linked this into chat, and I'm gonna wiki it real quick. And I'm gonna show the search results as well. What you can do here is you can fill out your API key, which I'm kind of comfortable showing. It doesn't matter. What can you do with my API, right? But once you apply it, it filters out dyes you already have. Now you can see I have the Tafty dye. However, the Delectable Birthday dyes are not trading postable, so there is a price column, but as you can see, it's completely zero because all of these dyes are apparently account bound, and the only way to get them is through birthday gifts. First it was the 9th birthday gift, now it's the 10th. I do wonder whether this is gonna whether all 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th birthday gifts are gonna include this dye pack. It would make sense, but I'm not holding my breath. They were supposed to. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, right? I would hate it if I couldn't collect these all, just because ArenaNet just forgets, right? However, we did get a bluish dye last time. Now, my second most used character, and I'll say most favorite character, has sort of a green scheme going on, so I will probably take the limesicle. Oh my god, it's so bright. Holy shit. It's not even pretty. It's not even cool. This one was also like not as assaulting to the eyes. Bubblegum is also nice. It's very pink. But I think I'll take the limesicle.
Now this is a find.
Let's get it and unlock it. Now, the guaranteed wardrobe unlock. Now that's a very different beast. It also it always has something very, very nice. Now I actually have to make sure I don't. I don't have any trash things that can drop. So here's another API thing that you can do. Sorry. Switching to wrong windows. This one we're not gonna need anymore. And it's the wardrobe unlock analyzer. Now you can actually browse for everything that's missing on your account, or you can hit this analyze button. Now I've must have shown this a million times on stream, so I'm not gonna go through this, but basically what you can do is filter it through the guaranteed wardrobe unlock and filter it by price, and what you actually get is a list of things that you're missing that you can buy under the specified price in order to get it out of the pool of the things that can drop out of this guaranteed wardrobe unlock. So if we use it, and you're not going to see it on stream, but I'm going to show you in game again, is going to be listing this on the trading post and getting it right away, because I don't want anything that I would drop out of this guaranteed wardrobe unlock to be worth less than 1 gold. The chance is minuscule. As you can see, the pool of items is insanely big. However, it can happen, and it has happened in the past, and I don't want to repeat that. Now, of course, you can set your own price threshold. However, I'll switch to the wardrobe unlocker, the analyzer real quick, just to demonstrate this point. As soon as I raise it to 2 gold, you can see that the total price for buying everything, and this is at buy value, it's not by sell value, right? So this can even be bumped up higher. But even if I raise it by 1 gold, the total cost of buying everything is 126 gold and some change, which may not seem like a high price, especially if you look at my coins. However, I am saving up for legendaries, and it does not sound like a good investment to actually invest in random skins that that I'm probably never gonna even use, right? And it's also a hassle to put it up all up on the trading post, so I'm not all that excited about doing that. So one gold is my threshold. So let's see, Raven ceremonial. Let's see, shaman actually. Ceremonial garb. Oh, but this one. Also, there are wiki links on the wardrobe unlock analyzer, which it can actually give you how you get it. You cannot buy this directly. You have to buy the reliquary of the race. So this is the item, right? I guess we'll list it. I'm surprised I don't have this yet, but I guess it hasn't dropped yet. So let's put some funny price there. So we're probably not gonna unpack the guaranteed wardrobe unlocker today. In fact, I'm not even gonna list the rest of the items that you've seen. I think it's boring content, and I don't want to do that. I would rather get on the journey. So we'll do that right now. Just believe me, I will do it off stream. Also, though, there are these boxes, so we can choose a luminous weapon. That's been a thing for a while now. Again, I'm probably not going to choose anything right now. And there's also some new weapons, as it seems. These are completely new. This is a completely new set. Thank you for the gifts that keep on giving. They are not ugly. They are quite flashy and flashy while still not, you know, overwhelmed with effects and stuff. So they are kind of cool. And oh my god, yeah, they have the logo, sort of every one of them, in like this robust gold finish. Well, almost every weapon. This one doesn't have the logo on, but they're all, except, well, maybe it's hidden in the gem. No, I don't know. But yeah, they're quite pretty actually. These skins are not bad at all. So this will, you know, have to go through a serious choice. However, yeah, we are heading to our legendary journey, and the first thing that I want to do is actually visit some people in Lion's Arch. Namely, it's gonna be Evan Nashblade, who's the leader of... That's not Evan Nashblade. Who's the leader of the Black Lion trading company, which is housed over here. Hello, Captain Evan Nashblade.
It's a good day.
Yeah, what do you want? What are your goals with your trading company? I intend to dominate the marketing battlefield, and of course, deliver the finest and most unique items to my customers. I see. Good luck with that. So we actually asked him about his dreams. So yeah, this is pretty much part of this collection. The Dreamer is basically asking people or finding out dreams of people, and sometimes we'll just reminisce about these dreams on certain magical places and stuff. So we asked Evan. However, season 1 had an interesting race to a captain's chair, or you know, a counselor seat or something, between Evan and Ellen Keel. And Ellen Keel is actually the second person we are supposed to talk to. She has an office right about somewhere down here. I think it's... Well, no, this is a bar, right? It wasn't an instance, wasn't it? This is the consortium. Wasn't it in an instance? They actually added a point of interest for her. It's got to be somewhere else. Order of Whispers. Oh, there it is. There it is. And yeah, as you can see, it's in an instance. Once we enter it, we can have a little chat. It is very small. getting myself elected to the city council has turned out to be a careful what you wish for scenario. How so? I'd hoped we could start fresh with the recent rebuilding, but already some of our city's less savory legacies are popping back up. You can all be proud of how the Lion's Arch rebuild turned out, at least. Glad to hear you think so. I just wish I could get some time to enjoy it. Maybe stroll by the frog pond or all those new fountains. What goals do you still have for Lion's Arch? I'd still love to see Lion's Arch free of crime and full of opportunities for everybody who comes here. I hope you have the chance to realize that dream. And that's it. So, yeah. 2 items on the collection is good. And we are going to head southward because there is one more thing, and it's not asking any NPC, any character. It's actually imbuing it or using an item in a very specific place. And again, season 1, very important for this collection specifically. And we're gonna run into some other stuff as well along in Lornar's Pass, but also what will happen at the finale of season 1, and I say will happen because they've been slowly adding it in, as you can remember, right? But is an assault to Lion's Arch, and as part of the assault, Scarlet Briar brought this Breachmaker and left this drill bit. I think we've already visited it for some unrelated achievement, actually on a legendary journey still, but there is this drill bit, and it's still humming even here below the water, and we can imbue the superior sigil. I'll just demonstrate that I have it in my inventory. Sigil of dreams with the dreams of Scarlet Briar. So this is basically where we pull out the dreams of Scarlet Briar, and the sigil gets consumed in the process. And yeah, that basically fills out most of the top row, and also where was the Scarlet Briar's dream, right here, Scarlet's dream. So yeah, now there are a couple of things that we're gonna get on this stream, and in fact we are going to switch to a different character for that, and that character is our Mesmer, Charlotte. So a little bit of link to our previous adventure. As you can remember, or maybe some of you can remember, and I am going to turn off the overlay, is that we did Gendaran Fields last episode, and part of the exploration was this bit. Now, coming into Lornar's Pass, you actually have a ton of options of how to get there. I don't believe you can get there from Bloodtide. Well, you probably should be able to get there from Bloodtide Coast, but and again, I don't remember if it's also possible from the Dredgehunt Cliffs, but it would seem that it would be one of these. Yeah, it's definitely this bit. But yeah, you can definitely get into Lornar's Pass from here, from Dredgehunt Cliffs, from Timberline Falls, maybe Bloodtide Coast, definitely Lion's Arch, definitely Stoden Drifts, and also Gendaran Fields. So many ways to approach it. I don't even think that Lion's Arch would be the most natural one to enter it from. I guess Snowden Drifts are a little more natural. It is kind of on the way from Snowden Drifts, therefore from like the Norn starting areas into Lion's Arch, but also for other races they will be a bit higher level and get here from other places. The main exits from Lion's Arch are north and east, and this one is sort of hidden inside like a cave thing. We will pass it, I hope. However, I felt it natural that since we've done Gendaran Fields last, we would start here. So let's enter the zone. And there's quite a bit to do. As you can see, all the achievements that I have in watched are achievements that we are trying to get, not fully, but that we are trying to get some progress on this episode. So, on this stream. I should have probably gotten rid of some of these items. Let's boost ourselves up and start from the north and this giant ass cave, which probably has an entrance somewhere else. I don't remember. There is already a renowned heart, and the renowned heart belongs to this sort of fortress. I don't quite remember the name of it. Also, scouts. We want to talk to scouts. They will introduce the map a little better than I will.
As you journey east, be on your guard. The Grawl have grown aggressive towards Priory caravans traveling to and from their encampment. Although the Mining Corps has no stake in what happens, it won't be long until the Grawl turn their raids on our caravans too. If you discourage the attacks on the Priory, it will save us from having to deal with that same headache in the future.
Replenishing.
Sorry, I had to just adjust my sound. But yeah, as you can see, some familiar enemies. It seems like we're running into them fairly frequently now. I do not remember which ones I've introduced to an extent and which ones I haven't. But yeah, there's a different renowned heart as soon as we enter this cave. So this one is mending injured miners, collapsing scrid hulls, and stop scrid thieves. So yeah, we're generally fighting against the scrid, who are sort of sometimes an enemy faction, sometimes a friendly faction. And yeah, we're on a new character, so every little thing that we're gonna do, we're probably gonna get some kind of an achievement for, because of the new tutorial system, which I'm still sour about, that they had to remove the previous tutorial system that they had, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is just basically fighting the scrid in this mining operation. The scrid, who are of course a subterranean race, and you can most likely find them in caves, enamored with treasure and shiny stuff. Extremely dumb when isolated and when you just encounter individuals, but deceptively savvy when together. So yeah, alone they're a nuisance, together they're a threat. And that's why probably we're culling their numbers over here. It still feels a little weird because, as I said, they are intelligent in a sense, and sometimes you're friendly with them, so anytime we're like genocidal towards these NPCs that are sometimes friendly, I feel a little iffy about this. But Guild Wars 2 just doesn't, I don't know, we're killing humans all the time, we're killing all kinds of races, of course. Typically they're some kind of an ideological fraction against us, but it feels a little weird with the scrid because they're not like ideologically opposed to us. They we're not that enlightened. It would seem that we would like protect these really helpless creatures. There is a Skillet, a scrid who says, "Use power, but Skillet think it all for show. Can Skillet smash you with Pet Smashy?" Smashy? Smashy is Skillet's friend. He dumb as rocks, but he tough. He fight you good. I'm always up for a fight. Yeah, and something's telling me that Smashy is not gonna stand a chance, but you know, you never know. Right. A lower level zone, of course. We are level 80. I don't know. There might be some viewers who are joining from the Steam release. They just learned. They are just learning about the game. For those, I would be glad to be super helpful about providing information about this game as I play. But I presume most people actually understand the minutia of this 10-year-old game now. Still insane to think about. But yeah, do tell me if you're here from Steam, if this is the first time you're playing, or even if you're like returning after a long while. I would love to know your perspective and how you are feeling about the game now that you know, they're also doing the sort of marketing in terms of Twitch drops and stuff. And also, please do inform me whether the Twitch drops actually work for you, whether you're able to collect them by watching my stream. I know there are many more streams where you could get them more effectively and with more entertainment, but you know, I'll be happy to provide them, and hopefully some entertainment as well along the way, because I don't... Well, it doesn't matter. Let's see what the renowned hardware vendor has. Again, I would like to point out, as I do every stream, these things. Sometimes there are some unique skins that you can get from these hard vendors. It might be worthwhile to stop by and look at the wares. Because those skins are cheap, and sometimes they are duplicated with skins that you would normally get much more expensively. So immediately we are going to look at another vista, this time of this outpost. I guess this is a Lion's Guard outpost. And we're actually gonna find out by the name of this point of interest. It is Nestor's Consolidated Mine. I do wonder where's Nestor. I guess he wouldn't be present. Instead, he's got his foreman here. What is this place? Base camp for the Nentor. Oh, it is Nentor. It's not Nestor. Nentor Consolidated Mine. We extract ore and gemstones from Ice Devil's Needle. So this is the Ice Devil's Needle, apparently, and this is the campsite they used to, you know, have a base for the mining activity. I am supposed to probably like collect. Yeah, we are collecting rubbish. In fact, we are supposed to organize tools, disarm script-made traps. These are going to be probably outside mostly. Reviving is always something that gives you progress. Stop script ambushers, kill vermin, and protect miners and cargo from hostiles. So generally maintain the camp, of course. Defeating enemies is also something that we can always do. 4 more achievements to finish in this thing, this new content guide. There is the elemental sprite. This is for some side stories that we've already done, but yeah, I do encourage you to look that up yourself. I've already done that content, so it's not easy for me to repeat it, lest I do it on a different account. But for the most part, you can just this is one of the most more peaceful hearts, right? As you can see, the progress is not bad actually from these peaceful activities. but it does feel like we're doing the same thing over and over. We haven't, for example, disarmed the trap, which is also as easy as coming up to it and pressing F. In fact, when you've got the choice to revive or disarm the trap, it is much more effective to disarm, but whatever. Let's see the heart vendor. What did they have? Anything interesting? I wouldn't know it. Even if I saw it, I wouldn't know how to point it out. It's very unlikely that I would want anything here. In fact, I have looked up basically what you can get and or what I need for the collections, and there are no heart vendors this time. It happens though on other maps. Sorry for the camera work. We will be continuing south a little bit just to get these points of interest, and because I want to be looping sort of back towards the north, and I guess the entrance to Snowden Drifts, is it? What the map is called? Now this cave I mostly remember as a as part of the guild race. There is also a champion troll. Maybe I should actually head south immediately, and maybe we'll actually do that, not do the exploration through north, because there is a chain event sort of that we are supposed to take part in. This pile of greasy fermented meat isn't even attracting flies, but the flesh reavers must use it for something. What is it flying around it then? These are not flies? What are they then? Take a piece. So it's mysterious meat, and for some reason we decide to eat it. It also said this strange fermented meat smells exotic. Maybe it's best not to think about where it came from. We eat it and basically get no effect, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes you get an effect, at least like you turn a different color. However, we can continue through this cave, and I don't know whether we're gonna run into anything more interesting or not. Also, the needle was probably a place we could have tried an achievement at. However, there is an achievement that we also need to get, and is not connected to the legendary precursor collections, and that is to shiver at the highest peak in this area, in this zone. This does not seem like it's it. It might be the needle. I will loop back. If only for the renowned heart over there and for the scout. The riven path is interesting, and it also has immediately some activities that we can do for the renowned heart, and those are connected to the Grawl in the area. It's clearing rock slides and Grawl paintings, destroying Grawl effigies, assist priority travelers, and deactivate stolen equipment. So basically making sure the priory activities in this area are safe. The Dermot Priory will have a presence here, of course, because they have a base here, not far away, and we will actually be visiting that base.
This place is far less secure than we were led to believe. The dredge move ever closer, and we need all available help to push them back. They're also sitting on a gold mine of dwarven artifacts, preventing us from studying them. On top of that, we've learned of a mysterious new threat, some sort of steam creatures. We've been trying to learn all we can about them, but we're at a loss. If they're truly dangerous, we need to know as soon as possible. So
Scholar Larissa explained it well. the Derman Priory, not only that they have a base here, also some hostet or stat. I don't. What is it called? We don't actually get a hard progress from this, so we will ignore this event. Yeah, Larissa explained it. Apart from having a base here, the Derman Priory is of course interested in dwarven history, which is odd, considering who their leader or one of their scholars is. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone who might have not completed their personal story, and I don't even think they appear in most of the personal story. They mostly appear in dungeons and stuff. However, at this point of interest, the Windy Cave is actually a beginning of a mini dungeon, and this one is truly a mini dungeon. It is not a long thing, but you do get an achievement at the end of it. Of course, we are owners of that achievement, and have been for a long time, so we will bounce and hopefully lose combat. There we go. We've lost combat, and still keep on searching for the highest of the highest peaks to do an emote at and get an achievement. Let's see. Whether is this peak. It is! No, it's not. Fuck, I got excited. And of course, there are higher peaks, of course, such as this one. I do highly doubt that this one is climbable, though. First of all, if you didn't have a mount, you would be unable to. And it seems like the achievement that we are pursuing is designed to actually make you use your mount. Do only the peaks that are climbable without a mount. So there is one more that is very, very high. But again, this one seems like it's not even climbable without a mount. So I do highly doubt that it's there that we are supposed to emote. And there is one even higher. So yeah, I like that about the Shiver Peak Mountains, and it is something that I haven't noticed until I've done achievements like this, is how high these peaks can actually get. They really captured the mountain-like terrain here. There are a few zones that have points as high as this. Of course, there are more vertical maps where the overall terrain spans across a much larger area. Draconis Mons is a very good example of that, and there are higher points in the game. However, do remember that this is Corteria, and a lot of the zones that surpass these are from Living World and stuff, so it's not really it is some feat. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a tell also for this achievement. Actually, you get a chilled effect when you reach the correct peak. So you may have noticed that over here. I will show you again with the help of my bot, and it's not gonna be enough. But as soon as we hit the point, hit the peak, we actually get a chilled condition. So this should be the point. It wouldn't. It seems impossible to climb on foot. It might be. It might be. But and you can also see that the collision is pretty shoddy over here. But as soon as we emote, yeah, we get the achievement, and we actually fully completed. So this was an achievement from Living World, the last Living World, basically, Jormag Rising, the Ice Brute Saga, right? And it was the last achievement that was missing in this episode. I think this might be one of the very last things that was missing from our collections or from our achievements in this saga. Yeah, this actually completed Ice Brute Saga completely. So in terms of achievements, at least those achievements that give achievement points, we are finished finally. And we, as a reward, we get Shiver Plus, which is basically the same emote. Okay, yeah, I have to unpack it from our inventory too. Also, I'll stop standing on this peak where the collision actually hides a part of our character model. If we actually do Shiver Plus, it is the same, except we get like an additional windy freezing effect, which kind of fits this zone. However, you can imagine that in like tropical settings, like in South Sun Cove, it might be a little funny to actually activate this. So yeah, might as well continue on towards these points. Lost Owl Shrine. And this one is actually interesting, and I would guess a part of one of the achievements. And we must have been here too for one of these achievements. But yeah, these belong to the Norn, one of their fallen spirits basically. A lot of it is explored in the aforementioned Season 4. And also a frozen portal, which says a crackling voice issues from the portal. Are you foolish enough to stand against us? Probably, but I have other things to worry about. I'm up for any challenge, and there are just some ice. There's an ice imp and some elementals crawling out of that. Actually, quite tanky, the ice imps. Ice imps are deceptive enemies, and they are sort of a tough enemy to fight when you're unprepared for them and when you're new. I imagine this is gonna be a lot of fun for newcomers through the Steam release. A point of interest again, glorious dredge excavation, and of course it wouldn't be Shiver Peak Mountains unless we ran into some dredge. So this is our daily dose of them. The map has been closed. Not many players here. I will actually take this opportunity to hop onto a more populated map. However, first up we are unpacking. Would you like to learn about the dwarves? Oh, this is one of the rare hero challenges that is a lore dump, basically. Yes. In this area of the world, there have been two dwarven races, the Deldrimor and the Stone Summit. Many believe they were among the earliest races in Tyria. Now, they're all dead. All dead? Well, actually, there's a bit of debate about that and plenty of rumors. What I do know for certain is that the grand majority died to save the world from the Great Destroyer. They sacrificed themselves? Yes, Tyria was on the verge of annihilation by the Great Destroyer, but the dwarves had a ritual. The ritual worked, but it exacted a severe price. The dwarves paid it. And you don't learn the specifics of that ritual at this tablet. However, I can tell you that it is what was included in the events of Guild Wars 1. In fact, it was in its last expansion that they did that. And it was basically they turned themselves into stone. And when I say basically, it is what it is. They turned themselves into stone in order to be able to fight the destroyers. So you can, when you see dwarves in Guild Wars 2, they are always in their stone form. There is a scout that would inform us if we came from this area, which is, I was right, it was Snowden Drifts.
German Priory may be influential in these parts. their main base of operations is here after all. But they're not the only game in town. The Nentor Consolidated Mine has carved out a vital role as the main supplier of ore and gems for Lion's Arch. Lately, though, they've had trouble with Skrid. Their deliveries have slipped as a result. They need help, or it'll likely get worse.
Right. Yeah, so profitable. Anyway. We will be heading towards this renowned heart then. We're kind of nearby, and this is a typical Norn area in that it's a lot of brawling, a lot of passed out Norn, and in fact some non-Norn guys as well, it seems.
Thank you.
But yeah, cool. We can rebuild this fence as well. This one is super fast to do.
I'm neither here nor there.
It has a bit of an animation to it, but it is good progress because it's back to back to back. Each part of the fence gives you a little bit of progress. Not a whole lot, mind you, but still progress enough.
I'm neither here nor there.
And yeah, for the most part, it is actually described as rouse drunks, take patrons' orders, calm rowdy patrons, protect Doliacs, and repair fencing. The protect Doliacs, Doliacs is a tricky thing because there's not a lot attacking them. I don't know whether it would count to fight random elementals, but yeah, mostly you do this peaceful stuff over here. Calm rowdy patrons, I haven't seen many of them. I don't know whether we have to like provoke them. No, there is a rowdy patron. I can't believe they're calling this beer. Doliac P is stronger than this rot. Perhaps you'd like some of that then. We can just smash. Hopefully not get into terrain. Get some meat from the meat stand and give it to an ordering patron. Just what I wanted. Meat. Okay, and yeah. So a bit of a variety to this renowned heart, but not a lot.
Hey, can't even get a decent meal around here. The chef will hear about this.
I've fought Skrit in places cleaner than this.
Okay, they do seem... We haven't read the colorful dialogue. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, that completes the renowned heart. I did want to say something a second ago, but I have already forgotten it.
Up for a challenge?
I'm finally caught up with my chores. You really helped me out. Thanks. Have any spare supplies? And yeah, again, kidney beans in bulk. That's what I pointed out last episode or last stream as well. Sometimes they'll carry food, these karma merchants, and food that you can easily get anywhere else. In fact, it's only for karma, but not exclusively at these NPCs. What you got a glimpse of as well along the way was an event that was added somewhere around season 3, I believe. Living World season 3 or maybe 4. I don't quite remember. We already talked to Larissa. However, we abandoned this renowned heart. That's why I'm coming back to it. We will finish it because it is our gateway southward, where the event is supposed to take place. We don't actually need to take part in that event. It's not necessary for the completion of our collection. All we need is that the event actually is finished. It has a finished state that we desire, and yeah.
I feel good.
I'm gonna check something real quick as well. That's why you'll probably see my character just standing idly by. But I want to confirm something, and that is the fact that as you can see over there, and yeah, it is confirmed. Over there, there's like a shimmer in the air. That is, of course, the Ruler of the Skies collection, an achievement that was added for Skyscale owners to have a bit more fun in Central Tyria with it. But we've already done this for this zone, so there's no need to repeat it. We will save this person, even though they're probably an AFK, and before we could actually do that and resurrect them, they ported away. Never mind that. We will jump up these cliffs and leave Kettle Moraine behind us, and get up to one of the landmarks of this area. A huge area over here, and it doesn't look all that impressive from this angle, but we will see immediately what this means. It is the Dermot Priory base, so this is it. This is basically the stuff. Now, there's a Mordrum researcher. I don't quite remember when they added this one, and for what reason. There's some Mordrum blooms that you could have been still having from season 1. I don't remember the specifics. It doesn't matter either. What does matter is this Dermot Priory hole, which is amazing, of course. It's very spectacular. It's one of the 3 orders. Last time we've seen Vigil's Keep. This time we're seeing this. And this one is basically the largest collection of knowledge that you can find in Tyria, very likely. And it has a library in one of these cages. It should let us in into an instance, into a separate instance. Yeah, into the Dermot Priory. And this is where we collect some books for the collections. Now, this might be a little difficult to find, and I purposefully kept myself blind to it. So what we are actually looking for is not this thing. There were 2 things. No, there was actually only one thing now that I remember. But Astralaria had a book. And it's this one, Rising Stars. So we will need to find the book Rising Stars, but also just the book on black powder. So just look for anything that looks vaguely like a black powder book. It's not the right dragon primer that we're looking for, but for some reason wanted to list through that just to make sure. Master Targos, Iden's Journal, Milk Cures. As you can see, there's a black powder and its uses by Frizar Swiftclaw. Read on. Black powder can be useful for several purposes based upon its composition and quantity. It explodes when ignited, which gives off energy that can be used in many different applications. The primary applications we have found for this substance is in making weaponry, where the force of the explosion can be harnessed to shoot a ball of iron at one's foe. The rest of the book details different formulations of gunpowder and their observed effects. Take notes. we take notes, and we actually get progress towards the Predator, which is of course a legendary rifle. As you can see, there's a bunch, just a bunch of lore books. I used to read them all. I once read them all. It would take a long time to read, especially out loud, because my reading is not stellar, as you may have noticed several times if you are a regular watcher. This text claims to be an interpretation of an ancient Jotun writing, a poetic description of powerful forces that can move the very stars with their might. The translator explains that elder dragons represent a force much larger than their material form would suggest. Their awakening moves the Antikythera, which in turn has tangible effects. The translator concludes that the Jotun were implying that the dragon constellations themselves are altered by awakening of elder dragons. And we take notes. And yeah, of course, the Jotun, before they have fallen, were big stargazers. So there you go. Luckily, this library had everything we need for these two collections, so we can actually cross them out and sort of remove them from our listing and continue on with our journey through Tyria and out. So yeah, most of our collections are too congregated around very specific spaces, and it is mostly so. I can cross out the Shiver at the Peaks, Dermot Priory. What we can actually find here also around this place. Actually, we should get the Vista, right? We should get the Vista while we're here, and also the point of interest right underneath us. No, what the fuck have I done? What the hell have I done? Damn, the lift seems so pathetic when compared to like the full mod. Anyway. Leaving you with the beautiful vista, and in fact some weird artifacts of graphical nature on this cliff. I think it's direct X11 causing that. I don't remember ever seeing that, but it doesn't matter. What does matter is first of all the point of interest, of course, as well, but that seems to be somewhere deep underneath us. We are more interested in this passageway, which takes us into like a very underground sort of cave. It is vast here, and it's insane that they've ever added this. However, it will not be unfamiliar to you. There's not a lot to do either. However, it will not be unfamiliar to you if you are doing guild missions, because it is a race. And also, if you did Season 1, and hopefully Season 1 will lead you here again when they re-implement it. But behind this veteran cave troll, there is a cave wall that is oddly shimmering. As you can see, it's like shifting and moving. It's because it's holographic, and you can walk right through it, and it's not a glitch. As you can see, it is being projected here. It is Scarlet's hideout, the hideout of Scarlet Briar, Scarlet's secret lair, which is trapped right at the entrance. And in fact, it leads us to a couple of items that we can scan, but we will need very specific things in here, or a single specific thing. There are a couple of chests that we can pick up. shut it. Oh, there is something. It's not highlighted in yellow text. There's an empty jar on the shelf. Upon touching it, there's an unmistakable feeling of loss. Leave it. That's not even what we need. I don't quite remember what we need though. So we need some. What was it? Steam Gizmo? Was it? Hope it's here. It's not outside, is it? Let's see. It's not in this collection. It's not in this collection. Would it be in this one? No, we already... What the hell? What was it? Alright. We're not done with the Predator, by the way. But I don't... We're not done with the Predator by far. Okay. So... Yeah. No. Behind in Scarlet's hideout in Lornar's pass. This has got to be here, right? Yeah, I crossed this out too prematurely. There are actually two things that we need to find here, and one of them is notes. So I guess this is gonna be on one of these desks. There's a big vagina. Oh, there it is. Maybe is this? Oh, that's the prototype thing. No, it wasn't the notes. The notes were in dry top. Okay, yeah, I'm getting confused all over the place. But yeah, a prototype probe remains here. Yeah, so as part of Season 1, these probes were appearing all over Tyria at some point. I don't know whether they're going to reintroduce this in the newly introduced Season 1. I'm sorry, Living World 1. Also, I'm not quite sure. Well, it is Season 1, right? Also, I'm not quite sure, even if they did, I would probably not be doing this on stream, because I've already got those achievements. But yeah, you can still find wreckage of these. They are not active, and there are no events around them, but this is what they looked like when they were active, and there were some events associated with them, and you deactivated them, and I don't quite remember the specifics, and it's a shame. But yeah, it is what it is. So we can examine it closely and note it down for the Predator. It will presumably help us in crafting the weapon in some way. You can see how this was made and feel confident that you can recreate it if needed. Considering Scarlet was like a brilliant person, it is quite satisfying that we can actually understand it. Although unlikely, but whatever. We are not a tech genius. We are a mesmer. We understand more magic than mechanics. It doesn't matter. Logic be damned, right? Let's continue on with our journey. And let's do it southward to get to the bottom of... these achievements, these collections. So yeah, I'm just gonna loop back real quick for the point of interest, because I fear we might not get around here anytime soon, so would rather collect it while we still have the chance. Also, please let me climb up this, and I'm sorry for the yawn. That is not very sociable. Ogden's quarters. And yeah, if you don't know who Ogden is, I'm not gonna explain it, but it's certainly interesting that he has such sparse quarters with no warmth around in these mountainous areas. It is food for thought, isn't it? Help herder Lyot maintain her Doliac ranch by keeping Doliacs safe. Killing those worms over here.
I'm neither here nor there.
And not only keeping them safe, but also fed and keeping them in their pen. So there is an escaped Dolyak, as you can see. We will go save it.
Is it just me or...
Ah, there we go. We completed the profession guide #1. Come on, go, go, go. Go into your herd. Into your pen. I'm herding you back. Come on, what are you doing? Alright, thank you. So yeah, again, multiple... Aww. It loves us. Multiple ways to approach this. Also, if you're a ranger, you can tame a juvenile white moa here, so enjoy that. I don't know, I feel like I'd rather be killing, right? This doesn't progress any of our other achievements, specifically not the newcomers achievements.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
But I guess this didn't either. Isn't there like a looter too? No, we can at least dodge attacks and use utility skills and stuff, so we can use utility skills at any point, literally any. Here, I'll use them just for kicks.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
Hey, don't fight here. I know you're tough.
Not enough energy.
You're a tough, fluffy boy, but I need you to get back into your pen. Training skills. Oh my god, what the hell is going on here? Oh, now we unlocked it. We haven't unlocked it before. Yeah, completing events. We haven't participated in any events since the start of this stream. It's wild. I guess not impossible, right? Yeah. Okay, you can stop fucking delivering this. That's fine. Where's the renowned hard vendor? Over here.
You are a welcome guest.
Again, nothing that would interest us, but maybe something that could interest you. We are going to head generally south, though. And run across Frost Maw. Now this is a group event, but I will try it even without any sort of help over here. Just because, well, I'm cocky like that, but also usually with these things you can keep your range and distance, and as you can see, the frustrating thing is more its ability to hide in the ground. And therefore being immune to attacks than any actual threat that it can do with its attacks. So yeah, I feel safe. I feel fairly safe doing this. It's no problem.
Time to do some real damage.
And it is an event participation, right? I mean, right? Am I right or am I right? Okay, we should have some CCs already active again. Swapping weapons is coming along nicely as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah. There we go. Group event done. Solo. Some group events are like that. But the reason I fought Frostmaw is okay, we have to bust out our favorite resource, or my favorite resource, that shaman's historical guide to Tyria. As you can see, we are in Lornar's Pass, and Lornar's Pass is a noodly kind of map. However, it is no match to Guild Wars 1 maps, which are highlighted in this like little transparent filter over it. These used to be very noodly. In fact, Snake Dance, Dreadnoughts Drift, and well, the Dreadnoughts Drift, not really. This is like a buffer area, but Lornar's Pass as well were very thin, but very long, or tall maybe, I could even say. And you know, it is sort of a legacy thing that they did Lornar's Pass the way they did it. This is one of the more stretched out maps that are this way, so I feel like it is a sort of a reference to Guild Wars 1. And we are currently located somewhere around these parts. However, we are not far from Dreadnought's Drift, and if you actually look at Dreadnought's Drift, this map in the Guild Wars 1 wiki, you will see that there is a Maw the Mountain Heart, which is a frostworm boss. And you know, frostworms used to be quite powerful, well, quite frequent enemies in the Shiver Peaks, but this one was extremely powerful and really important. And well, I'm sorry. I just read something in the page and I got distracted. No, the thing is that this one was very dangerous, a very dangerous foe specifically in this area. I don't have many memories of it, but I do remember these parts of Tyria being very, very deadly. So I do feel like this event is sort of a reference to it. There was a more specific and a more explicit reference to it, of course, a Bearstone Shrine, one of the Spirits of the Wilds for the Norn. There was a more explicit reference, but we are going to talk about that as we come to it. I don't even remember it, and I had to be reminded by the wiki. Meantime, there is an entrance to a Blood-Tide Coast, so there's our confirmation that you can actually get to that map. We have missed the portal to Lion's Arch, but it was right beside the Dermot's Priory, so if you were wondering about that, that's where it was. Yeah, not much to do here. There is a Renowned Heart right over there, towards the eastern side of the map. And there was a scout. Actually, we should talk to the scout till they have something to tell us, and maybe do the heart. Maybe. We are in the High Firm Passage. This one is kind of interesting. And
the Dermot Priory has run into trouble in the Molotage digs. A research team is looking for relics that hold information about the war between dwarves and destroyers, but Dredge are attacking the excavators. As the researchers progress, the destroyers themselves have started appearing.
Alright. So yeah, the Renowned Heart might not actually be here. I'm sorry. The Renowned Heart might not actually be here. I might be mistaking it for a different zone. Very likely am, because I don't see its range anywhere here. No, it is here. It is just up the hill. So it is one of those hearts that is just like, don't even go out into the world, stay in this one area and do this one specific task. And I'm gonna explain in a minute what I actually mean by that. It is helping researcher Suki examine imps near Rocklair, and it is by using the Essence Coagulator to defeat ice imps and open imp portals, then test collected imp essences. So yeah, I was misremembering it a bit. I thought it's got to do with these like cages, but there's only one cage actually. But yeah, you're supposed to run around with this gun, so it's not really all that involved, but you can get to the ice imp portals.
You're seeing things.
And first of all, activate them. As you can see, the Golemites are actually carrying these things back to the area, so you don't have to actually care or concern yourself with that. However, these weapons are not that effective as environment weapons tend to be, so this is kind of annoying that we have to carry it around. I don't know whether we actually have to, but it is the only thing that can open the portals, so probably useful. I don't want to fight the Jotun. Alright, and now they are actually carrying it over here, and you can do testing. So this is the part I actually remember, because it's such a break from the normal formula, right? But you can ground target and hatch a fire imp.
Concentrated energy. Ever seen one stand still? Anyone who helps me trap some imps will be duly rewarded. I guarantee.
Alright, is it not captured now? We can use the ice test. Spawn an ice imp. And of course the lightning test as well.
There's something wrong with that imp.
We have actually spawned a nasty imp.
What? Someone put a brimstone imp into the holding cell?
That wasn't me, was it?
No! The spirit gates can't hold it!
We actually created an event. Interesting. So yeah, even this can happen on your journeys, right? Through Tyria. Take notes. Just be patient with these hearts. Don't think that once you've actually found out that a single activity gives you progress at Renowned Hearts.
Get back to work. That lousy, malodorous brimstone imp has set my research back at least a week.
Don't just rush the single solution. Look around for other alternatives. Look around what are all the things that you can do in the Renowned Heart. Sometimes you will find way quicker methods of doing the Renowned Heart. Sometimes you will not, but it will be much more interesting to finish that way. So sometimes you'll discover mini dungeons and stuff just by doing the things that not everybody does around these hard things. So do keep that in mind, and it is definitely one of my favorite things to do in this game. Just test out what is everything that's possible. So yeah, we finally respawned the Shadow Imp, and therefore finished the Renowned Heart. What does Suki tell us? The world is safe once again, thanks to you, oh heroic one.
For all likely catastrophes, and a few unlikely ones, but I cannot take into account every possible situation. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, well, how's our inventory? Are we doing good? Yeah, inventory's fine. What is not fine is our buffs. We will actually get some consumables and be on with our journey. And that's still towards the south. Let's see how are we doing. We're faring fairly well. 44% of the map explored. Of course it is 10:30 where I live, so my strength ebbs as I wait for the next battle. Come and fight me, so we may both grow more powerful. I could go for a pleasant brawl. Why am I using this skill if I'm at the edge of the cliff? So, still no viewers, huh? Still no Steam viewers either. That is kind of disappointing and saddening, but it's fine. This is just a random I'm sorry, Lions Guard. What are they called? They are Lions Guard, aren't they? Lion Guard? Lion Guard, just Lion Guard. Just some random outpost. So yeah, an event. Well, an event area. There are no events currently going on, as you can see. Well, you cannot see. Now you can see. There is description. An unlikely pirate, Captain Jetsam, has been defeated. The newly appointed Captain Suwash has declared Jetsam Isle safe for exploration. Now, typically, if we would come here and the map was fresh or rebooted or whatever, or this middle thing failed, we could find a Quaggan right here, somewhere around here, I believe. And they would be sad because they wanted to be a pirate captain, but the pirates wouldn't, take that because Quaggans are lame and just cute and not really aggressive. So the pirates were like, fuck off. But then we come around and we're actually like, no, you fuck off. And because we are strong men and women, we just kick the fucking pirates' asses. And in fact, the description of the heart also tells you defeat pirates, which is not applicable because they're friendly, but also steal treasure and destroy turrets. So that's what you can do if, well, at least steal treasure is what you can do if this island is captured. However, there is a chain of events that lead up to Captain Suwash takeover of the pirates of the Jetsam and make this peaceful. Of course, otherwise this is like a horror place because it's just so filled with filled with enemies, crawling with enemies with these pirates, and they can pack a punch, right? However, our team is dreams and collecting dreams, so we can call to Captain Suwash and his dream of becoming a captain. Cool. Quaggan is so excited. Not only is Quaggan a pirate, Quaggan is a pirate captain. Quaggan is so lucky, Quaggan can't believe it. Why did you want to be a pirate? Quaggan spent most of Quaggan's life being afraid. Now Quaggan in charge. Quaggan's strong. Quaggan has friends. And all of Quaggan's friends will be nice. Cool. So, what's your next move, Captain? Yeah, this doesn't loop us where we want to be. I'm glad that you have achieved your dream. And there we go. And it says, talk to Suwash once he has been made a pirate captain in Lornar's Pass. So, basically, if we came here and Suwash was not captain, we would have to help him become one. Luckily, we are kind of spared of that. Well, luckily, you know how it goes. And there's another Quaggan that tells us that we can help him instead. Now that even if the other Quaggan is captain, doesn't change anything about the fact that poor old other buddy still isn't welcome. Apparently, I'm sorry for the yawning once again. So yeah, all that's left for us to do here is actually collect pirate booty, which is not ideal. As you can see, it doesn't give a lot of progress, and this is one of those hearts that, like, they tried to do the dynamic events. And there's a cool Luku as well, a village right underneath the pirate island.
I could outrun a centaur.
Do you have an eye patch? Quaggan needs an eye patch. A parrot would do too. Do you have a parrot? What are you doing? Quaggan is becoming a pirate because Quaggan's village was destroyed. Quaggan is alone in the world. All Quaggan has left is to become a pirate. Quaggan will show you all the best pirate moves if you want.
Some real damage.
You're on. So yeah, I was mistaken. In fact, this is not a village. It's not at least not currently. It used to be a village. A Quaggan village. Not many left here then, apparently. Oh no, there are villagers. So yeah, it's not completely ruined. I don't know what the fuck is the quagging on about. They're kind of chilling. But they have beef with the pirates. Even if Suwash over there is... Southwash over there is... the captain didn't really help their prospect. You know, if it's...
Welcome to our little corner of the world.
Never mind that then.
Goodbye.
Any pirates that want to brawl or something, so I don't just like fucking steal booty? What can I do with the fucking things? At least this like gives you materials, which is fine. It's actually like a nice bonus to doing this. So you just spend a lot of time here, though. That's the thing that I don't quite enjoy. Just running around collecting pirate loot, aka booty. If you're wondering, how can Suwash lose his grip on the pirates? There are regular assaults, basically mutinies against him. I don't know whether it's signaled by Jetsam, like leaving or something. It might be, I don't quite remember. What I did recall is this vista, which is, you know, a view of the island. And again, much closer in architecture to old Lion Sarge than anything. Why is the ship on stilts? Who knows? But it might be because of Zaitan, of course, and Zaitan's wave changing. Basically the thing. The changing some. What was I talking about? I'm losing my grip again. I'm getting tired. Anyone in chat, come on, help me out, please, guys. Damn, it's like I'm falling asleep behind the steering wheel. I'm gonna crash this game and it's gonna burn to a crisp. Yeah, I need some fucking treasure though. Yeah, I was pointing this out earlier. That's when I got disrupted as well. Is that, yeah, okay, it's fine, they're peaceful pirates now, of course, but this is one of the hearts where you can just totally fucking halt all quick progress in this thing if you re-implement the things that you wanted to re-implement wrong. So let's not heed the little breakdown that dogmatically. Okay. I am thinking of doing something about the tiredness, however, I do not have an energy drink on hand or any of that stuff. I do have some pills, but I'm afraid of taking them now because I want to go to bed at some point as well. And they're not prescription drugs or anything. I mean, they're more of a placebo, but I don't want to risk it. That would sound like a horrible weekend. Where are some more chests? Fucking fuckers. I'm sorry, they're bags. They just keep this around in bags. Alright, that's fine. It's very, you know, frugal of you. Whoever wants it gets it. Just take it, boys. I don't even give a shit. They don't give a shit. See, like, I understand that they are, like, de-aggroed because Suwash is their captain, but I'm actually running around collecting their booty. And nobody tells me nothing. That's kind of unrealistic, nah? Wouldn't it have been, you know, more productive if, like, more natural if I don't even know how I started that sentence. This is terrible. Holy shit. There we go. Yeah, they are going to mutiny.
If it's a fight you want, it's always ready.
And the Quagons lucky that they have a bodyguard, because they would not be able to repel this. However, for us it's great because it gives us plenty of progress, and also it makes us participate in an event, which is always dope. So there you go.
Replenishing.
And by the time that this is done, well, mostly like there are other people's doing this, so we don't have to be there till the end. In fact, I'm gonna bounce right now and hope that other people will do it. However, yeah, if you defeat all the waves of enemies, Quagon will thank you and send you on your way again, and that's the end of that friendship. Yeah, see here it. Nah, just said some smart quip, a la Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that was it. By the way, we will need a box here, and the box is supposed to be in this lake. I don't know where exactly, but we will have to kill some crate, and by some crate I mean 10 crates, because I totally forgot to pick it up again. So yeah, there is a sunken chest, unfortunately, just for you veteran treasure hunters.
I could outrun a centaur.
Which is, you know, again, like, fuck off. Don't come at me with this, bro. I'm actually opening it. Do I have the key and not even know it? That would be insane, no? I would not do that, split it into more stacks than necessary. Just maybe she just opens the lid, like, curiously, but, like, then remembers that the chest is locked, so she just politely puts the lid back on.
Time to do some real damage.
It feels like a funny dialogue, nah, doesn't it? For like a video game. You open the chest, however, you realized you do not have the key to the lock.
Feel the fury.
Yeah, see? Unable to open the chest. However, you do seem to be lacking the key that fits this lock. So you close the box again. Something like that. I wish that, well, I would have written it much better if I wasn't this sleepy and also streaming Guild Wars 2, which always it does seem to shut down my brain. Okay, let's come into some pirates that, however, are never sleep, and by sleep I mean well, you know what I mean, don't you? You weren't born yesterday. Anyway, the Jackdaw Pirates, I'm sorry, they are the Covington Pirates. Is it Covington or is it just Covington? It is, well, yeah, basically we have to sabotage everything of theirs, so there we just burn the flag, I guess. No, shredded the flag. We don't burn anything at this point, unless we're elementalists. No, why does it have such thick ring? What the fuck is wrong with the barrier? Like, I never noticed that. Did they just like add that, or is that like an indicator of like the new range that they're gonna be adding? Well, whatever. What, the turret? Could the turret have been attacked? Yeah, it could have. I don't know, I'll be fine with just killing NPCs. That seems to be my lot. Damn, that pull was pathetic. How did I expect him to pull over the edge of there we go. You get on the chopping block, you fuck. I'm gonna do your genocide in Roblox. Come on. This is within the game. I'm just having fun. Trash talking NPCs. You can't ban me for that.
I feel good.
Yeah, I'm not even done with the fucking renowned heart. Just some random ass fucking event. This is gonna be my third, hopefully. Oh no, what have I done? Also, what do you mean, hopefully? Anyway. Am I still making sense? I feel like my brain is just like genuinely giving up. Like fucking straight up. Straight up. Anyway, with no other points of interest and really nothing over here, we will probably have to move on a little bit at least, and also underwater and see if there are more Naga. My guess is fuck off, no. My guess is low, no. Nah, the fuck it ain't. Alright. So it's Drew Dida. For real? That you're a different Quaggan? You have the same issues? Thank you for helping Quaggan stand against the pirates. Oh, and if you have an extra rum, Quaggan would still be happy to take it off your hands. You ass. I've got some rum for you. Oh, thank you. The pirates may be bad for Quaggans, but Quaggans can't get enough of their rum. I don't remember this dialogue either. So sorry. I'm sorry. At least there's nobody here. At least according to the counter. I mean, it does show 9 people, but I would be super surprised if that actually. I don't know. I'm definitely not making sense. I just heard myself saying that last thing, and wow, it was not up to par. Anyway, I hopefully I'll get more animated along the way. Also, maybe what I can do is take a little walk now. Kind of, maybe, possibly. Just a little hike around the room. Okay, I will let the crate respawn because apparently they are not in very many places. I do understand why our internet struggled with adding them. Hello, Hunter Ventura. Ventura.
They are desperate for help. I need dwarven artifacts. Any you can find would be much appreciated.
I don't give a shit about dwarven artifacts. I almost rushed there to like, yeah, I'll help. I need the reward progress as well. No, there's no rewards for that, so. Black Barrel's Mill seems to be protected or overrun by bandits. I mean pirates. It's the same lot, but also the same result. It doesn't fucking matter. There is a portal, and what do you know? I was mistaken. Not only is there a portal from Blood-Tide Coast, there are 2. Anyway. We will need the Vista. The Vista is right above us, if I'm not mistaken. But there's also this waypoint. Now, if you like glide over, right, which is impossible, then you will judge it and deem it impossible. However, what you can actually always do is just jump on these little rocks and get across that way. Looky here. Fuck, just drop yourself soon enough. And yeah, we're finally going some official way. Also, I didn't mean to undress ourselves, but look at my butt. I hope you find it sexy. And also, maybe the in-game map butt. Fuck that joke. Damn it, I butchered that joke. Didn't it seem like a face there in the cliff? I wouldn't be surprised to find some Grawl worshipping that fucking thing. I want to worship it. Anyway. Yeah, we just checked this entrance, right? as I said, I keep fuck. I fell down the cliff. That was not supposed to happen. Anyway, let's dunk ourselves. Well, dank ourselves. We can probably do that too. But dunk ourselves underwater again. We will have to do the sunken chest, and that means 4 more crate. Now the bad thing is that they are spawning. Oh no! Someone's around. Some fucking piece of shit. Poor guy. What the fuck are they doing? They even have the keys. They didn't. Well, fucking they need to fucking kill the crate. I wouldn't have if I was on Ellie, at least.
Any you can find would be much appreciated.
Right. No. Let's head more south again. Towards, there are like ogres in this area, or Athens. No, it's just rock elementals, earth elementals. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Are you trying to make soap or an explosive? Either way, I'm here to stop it. Or maybe help you too. Oh, we're... Yeah. So there are some Athens that live in these cliffs. And you're supposed to kind of fight them and kind of do other stuff. It doesn't matter. You repair shit, and you're also supposed to like collect their refuse, but that's only because fucking stop opening this panel. It's the wrong panel. There is it. There it is. The refuse. We're supposed to collect that as an item for the renowned heart vendor, or just like generally the guy. There we go. We can take the gunk. I don't know what it was for. Holy shit! Are you seeing how slow the progress is? Well, is it me or is the progress just really slow? Do we have to kill items? It seems kind of counterproductive for studying them, but that's fine, I guess. It's just like game mechanics are, right? I won't handle a studio that makes MMORPGs accountable, but there might be corporations who deserve it better. And okay, I don't know if I hand over the refuse. Can I actually move on? Can I not take it?
Ugh, disgusting.
Shit, this guy is not part of the heart. This is actually researcher Bram that we're talking with. Doesn't matter who we're working for. All we do is murder, and kill, right? Oh, god damn it. Someone beat me to a punch though here. There is a refuse pile though, and it gave us some progress. There's also a dead researcher, which is also perfect. I mean, for me, because, well, at least I can pick them off the floor and get some XP and hopefully rank up faster. Where does this fucking cave lead to? Nowhere. It's a cave-in. Not to be confused with Kevin. Here, I'll try to hand over the refuse that I've already collected and see if it gets us anywhere. If not, there's like a first Athens that we are going to encounter. It's gonna eat their dinner. Oh shit, it did progress the heart as well, but
I feel good.
Like super minuscule.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
There we go. It's much more effective to kill the fucking mini Hulks, or mini Shreks, I should say. God damn, my neck. I do feel like a little stretch, however, I don't know. How far are we with the exploration?
I'll just take any stragglers. And sure as Melandru made little green apples, I'll do it.
Oh my god, this is such a big ass fucking map. Lornar's Pass. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I should have ditched this idea to stream today. Never mind. We did get some points of interest. First of all, Two-Headed Meadows. Second of all, Ethinworks Lab. And fuck this, we are going for the Naga as well. I mean, Naga, fucking really? For the crate. The Naga. You've been playing fucking End of Dragons for collectively maybe like 3 seconds with exaggeration. And you're already using fucking terminology. Of course, now the Naga, they were in Guild Wars 1 too, and they were not exactly friendly either. But most of other things in Guild Wars 1 weren't not evil.
I'm neither here nor there.
Yeah, no, this is fucked up. Why did I do this? They are dead though. Good job, everybody. I'm still missing a single piece of key. Also, though, what I have not been like looking out for, and I should have, and I can use this to my advantage now because it's so peaceful in here. Well, first of all, I need to show you this thing as well. Is it over here? It might be over here. There is an entrance, a hidden entrance to a jumping puzzle. This one is one of the more involved, and it has an interesting mechanic to it if you want to do it. However, it is quite impossible for you to find that on your own. It's actually this gap. Can you see the a gap where the ice rake is? And will be more visible once my fucking graphical cancer disappears and just leaves these like ascending figures behind. I guess it doesn't matter. There's the entrance. I'll just demonstrate how what the fuck are you doing? What is going on? How I'm swimming through, and as you can see, quite tight corridors. You start getting the suspicion you're not meant to be here, but it opens up into the back room. It doesn't matter now. It's I'll unlock our waypoint right over there, and then we'll talk. Okay, we'll talk in the meantime as well, but shh. Goddamn, only 63% of the map explored. How many renowned hearts? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. So this is Fabry, the suspicious Fabry. It actually sounds like one of our customers at work. This is Guntra's secret. I don't give a shit about Guntra's secret. The only secret that satisfies my itch and my penis is the football match, which apparently is a very popular sport. Who would have guessed it, eh? God damn it. Alright, maybe I will go for a stretch once we actually get the chest out of the ground. I will just like walk a bit about because alright, well, we've done one achievement. I mean, we still haven't done it, but it is basically done. We did one progress in one. Fuck, do I have to like? I still don't have the. What is going on? What the fuck is happening? I did get blood in the water. Oh, I haven't picked up the reward. Am I stupid? I don't answer that. Please don't answer that. And there we go. Yeah, so we did some progress on Master Diver as well. As you can see, there are a couple of zones that are left. I will tell you when they're in rotation for the story. What was it? No, the Legendary Journey. However, we've talked to this scout. Alright, yeah, as I said, no, hold on, no. I did leave the lake a little prematurely. We have to go back. There is one more piece of content that I should do here. It's possible in other maps too, which is weird, right, for collections, but it is what it is. I do have to find an ice shark here, which is, I don't know, this creature right here, for example, which is cool. We fight it. We luckily immediately get the icy shark tooth, which is, you know, Well, it's a tooth. However, the more important thing that we get is this experimental spear, which is the first tier of the precursor weapon for the legendary. Oh no! Why did I unpack it? Am I stupid? Well, I can actually do it as a recipe. However, nah. Okay, I can't sell this. I need to remember. I don't want to sell this. Actually, let's put it into our shared slot now. Ooh boy, that is what an idea. What a brilliant idea. God damn, you deserve a raise, William. Still no one coming around. Okay, well, that completes our master diver. As you can see, the only things that are left is the dreamer, which is not left anymore either. That was Suwashi's dream, and we already did that. And the only thing that is left then in Lornar's pass is, oh yeah, the Steam Gizmo. So there's still a reason to move onward. It is always kind of weird if I do a zone and I do all the collections and all of a sudden I'm done with the collections, but I still have to do the rest of the map, and it's like, what's the motivation to fucking finishing the map? And I'm like, well, for legendaries you still have you still need gifts of exploration, but yeah, whatever. You do you. Anyway, there's a point of interest. It is Wolfpaw Shrine. Now, I'm gonna believe that the wolves are ferocious creatures, and also they are automatically friendly. I do sincerely hope that if anybody approaches this shrine, they will rip them to shreds, because I need a very brief break. I will be back very, very shortly. Okay? Thank you. I don't know why I'm asking. I am the master of this stream.
Earth elemental cores, as many as you can find. I need Earth elemental cores, as many as you can find.
Alright, I'm back. I feel a lot fresher now. I did an advisable thing. Like, it's 11 p.m. here, and I actually had a chocolate ball. Like a dessert kind of thing. Venison Pass, that is an interesting name. Yeah, I thought it was just like, yeah, sugar, right? Energy, right? Let's do that. It's 11 p.m., but never mind. Who gives a shit? There is a vista and also this weird nest of killer griffins or whatever they are. So yeah, whoa, okay. Oh, we don't have the... What is it? Bond of Fate, Leap of Fate, whatever. It's not Bond, it's probably Leap, right? More accurately describes its functionality. Bond would be like the health one, I guess. It is Bond of Fate. They're all bonds, but... So yeah, it's not the connecting theme is not Fate, but but bonds. That makes sense. Never mind. Let's continue. I'll mine the ore, the iron. Let's continue on with our exploration, and we are actually slowly coming up to zones. And in fact, we are in a zone that does overlap with Guild Wars 1. So I will point that out. Yeah, let's go do it. I do remember you go north. There is a renowned heart that we need to do, and this guy will is going to help us do that. It's battle Jotun and hunt ice worms. Fairly straightforward. It's a Norn thing anyway, so guess that makes sense. We can revive a hunter as well eventually. Can I just admit something randomly? I am so terrified of like ever looking at any of my VODs. I don't usually do that, but looking at any of my VODs that I will upload on YouTube from these Twitch streams, and finding the passage where I'm like really sleepy, and I'm like getting the micro sleep thing. That I was just getting a moment earlier, and I'm just gonna feel like really embarrassed about it. It's just like terrifying to me, the notion. Finding out that I am quite incomprehensible when I do feel specifically tired. I mean especially tired. That's also the word that I wanted to use and didn't. Alright, get in one place and let me fuck you the fuck up! Wow. Okay, I love that about the curtain. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to.
Stay close.
Not enough energy.
You don't have to like. There's a runestone. It's interesting. This tends to be an ancient runestone. It helps us with nothing, basically. And you know, actually finishing that event doesn't either. So I will probably just leave it. I don't know why I'm so slow. What happened to my character? Of course, I'm crippled. That's fine, but I felt way slower. And we're coming up to a hero point earned, but that's in the next map. It's not in this one.
Wood gathered.
We can actually effectively ignore that. Again, we get knocked down. That's fine. We're just trying to get this fucking tree. I don't even know why I had to do that, but it is what it is. That is also a phrase that I've used at least twice on stream, and probably not very good. Why do I have desktop audio on too? I haven't needed it for a while now. Anyway, I will use this time of respite or whatever it is. What is going on in here, dude? I don't even remember this. But there seems to be like some guild wars. A guild wars going on. Anyway, we are at Lost Delver's Ridge, which means, or be below it. That would I should say probably. However, it does mean quite effectively that we are in the eastern half of this map, and if we have a look at this thing, the Historical Shaman's Guide tutorial, that eastern half of this map, it does overlap with maps from the first game. In fact, Snake Dance is missing a big chunk of it. However, it does encompass Lornar's Pass and Dreadnought's Drift basically in their entirety, which is also kind of rare for Guild Wars maps, but you know, it is what it is. Now we are approaching it from Snake Dance, which is, you know, one thing that I will say about Guild Wars 1 is that the direction of the story is basically from Ascalon City. This is where you start. You go through here, and these zones travel through the north, and then you hit this place, Deldrimar Bowl, the Frost Gate, and we have talked last time about going through Griffin's Mouth onto Kryta and doing stuff in Kryta, and then once you're done in Kryta, you go to Maguma, and through Maguma, you continue onward. However, that still leaves a lot of Shiver Peak maps down here, right? How can it be possible that you are going in this direction, but the story then should somehow take you back here? Well, it actually gets you here through other maps. Don't worry about this one. This is Eye of the North. But it actually, the first time you get south into these southern parts of the Shiver Peaks is through Droknar's Forge. And then you actually have to travel north in order to scout these areas. And in fact, that would be your natural way to Snake Dance, is through Camp Rancor from the south. So basically, now that we are here on the south, we are approaching it the same way a Guild Wars 1 player would. Not from the north, even though it is connected to the maps here, at least to Beacon's Purge. And the reason for that is very simple. Actually, it's because these zones were incredibly deadly in Guild Wars 1. So passing them through was a feat. And but it did exist as a shortcut to get some valuable armor. At least that's what they say on the wiki. I didn't actually quite remember the reason to go and rush into the last maps of the game. But yeah, basically what you could do is hire a runner, and they would run through these dangerous paths to get you there, to get you to Camp Rancor and further onward. Or I don't know, they might actually get you to Deldrimor War Camp first, and then you would be on your way. But the fact is that not everybody was even level 20 when you hit Lornar's Pass, or at least I don't remember that they would be. Hopefully you didn't hear this too much when I was petting or scratching the... never mind. So yeah, you had the option to go through Lornar's Pass, but basically no parties were able to make it. The thing that was also limiting you was, I believe, you could be only a 6-member party by this time. You can be an 8-member party, and these zones are all done for 8-member parties. So the limited pool of skills, the fact that you probably weren't level 20, and the fact, or you might be, I don't quite remember the pace of Guild Wars 1, but it was a more complicated leveling process. Either way, fewer skills, smaller parties, not good enough gear meant that you couldn't actually pass through Lornar's Pass. So it is interesting that now that we are in the south, we are going through this Snake Dance and continuing on northward as most people would. Now, damn it, what am I doing? All right. The thing about Snake Dance is that it was a very noodly map. It was very thin and also meandering in a sense, and it wasn't a straightforward walk north, which we can basically do here. No. The terrain was kind of winding back and forth. Thank you. With your help, Quagons can be less afraid of the pirates. Okay, so this one would introduce the pirate stuff. This Quagon, this NPC. But we skipped that. We've already finished everything in that area. Anyway, Yeah, so the snake dance would be a winding path. That's kind of why it was even called the snake dance, because you would like weave between the cliffs, and it wasn't as straightforward as going just still north and north and north until you reach the destination. It was a bit more involved, and there were quite a bit of enemies along that path. So nothing. Nothing all that easy, but also nothing all that exciting either, because the zone was mostly barren, and a lot of the stuff that you see here is not referenced to Guild Wars 1 in any capacity. Anyway, we are coming up at another dredge facility mining operation, and we have to weaken dredge and recover some relics. So I guess we are doing this for the Dermot Priory. One glance at Explorer Leandra tells us as much. She is of Priory clothing. But yeah, let's see. Can we get some relic for her? Relics. There's a point of interest anyway. We have to go down here, so might as well collect some of this stuff just to make this a little more varied. The multage digs, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but we can dig in the rubble. That somehow also disrupts their mining operation, but who knows. No, you weren't the illusion.
I could outrun a centaur.
You perish. Oh, they didn't say that? So my bad. I said that. They are saying oh. Oh.
Replenishing.
Right, yeah. Sound effects galore. Okay, let's get the relics actually going. I don't care about this anymore. I said I don't care about this anymore, and you shoot me with a rifle? Fuck you. Can we climb this? Yes, of course. I found some stone relics. Yeah, thank you, thank you. This is a renowned heart done. Now, continuing eastward. We are coming up at, what the fuck is this? Is this a brewery?
I feel good.
Brewery? Not brewery. What the fuck did I say? Brewery? What the fuck is a brewery? I don't know what it is, but it might be my new neologism. I might like patent that and find a new meaning for it. Except I already forgot what the word was. What the fuck did I say? Some mispronounced something. For real? I don't remember. Is this above or below us? It is above us. It is Sky Lady's memory. An interesting point of interest in its name. But I guess it fits. It must have been a recent change though to the naming of these areas. By Norn for Norn, basically. Priory Arcanist, it's fine, they have a hoverboard. So yeah, another Priory camp. And a renowned heart. And we're supposed to battle destroyers and collapse their burrows, if I knew where any destroyers were. So yeah, another portal to another zone, this time to Dredge Hunt Cliffs. Lornar Spas definitely has the highest number of exits or entrances, depending on how you look at things, right? Whether you're an optimist or a pessimist. Yeah, the burrows are actually here. I was looking in the wrong spot. It's fine. At least we got the we got a little bit of a taste of the
A simple distortion and ta-da.
weaving rocks or you know, intertwining paths and stuff. This is kind of smoky. Okay, it's kind of a smoky area. There's also a veteran who kicks my ass immediately. Of course, why not? I am but a simple mesmer. Never mind. That gave us some progress. I don't know how much, but some. I think it's like, fair to say. Some. Okay, I feel like I'm not talking the nonsense, but I also feel like I genuinely don't fucking remember what happened seconds ago. This is terrifying. Holy shit, I should have gone to bed or chosen a different map. This one is quite involved, and I wanted to point out some of the interesting stuff, or at least interesting to me. You don't get to advise me, motherfucker. You were just laying on the fucking ground while I'm slaying on the fucking grounds of these fuckers being assholes and belonging to Primordis. Alright, last burrow, hopefully last crab. Yeah. I got rid of all my crabs. It's perfect. I can move on with my life. So, yeah, we're coming up on another Season 1 relic. This time, it's the marionette. Actually, the dead body of the marionette. And, well, dead. I mean, destroyed body, right? There's a bit of a process of getting up to this vista. I am gonna try to attempt it without my mount. As you can see, it is quite impossible. This hilt cannot be run up. You cannot jump over this hump. Yeah, if we had a mount, it would have been, it would have saved us a lot of trouble. I just wanted to demonstrate that it's not a trivial matter to get there normally. And of course, remember, these things, this vista is still, for, you know, still it should be achievable for people who don't have fancy masteries like I have. And for example, the ability to lift myself on a glider to unprecedented heights, right? So yeah, I don't quite remember how what was the neat little trick to get there. And in the meantime, I get stuck. I see. That's fucked. For real? I got stuck in the marionette. That is just lovely. Okay, can I use some movement skills to get out of here? No. Can I get anything? Can I use anything else? Of course, I cannot use my mount. I don't have enough space to mount. That's just the stupidity. Okay, I will use a waypoint. Okay, the nearest one is of course here, but we have it locked still. So yeah, remember how I told you about the worm, the ice worm from Guild Wars 1? Oh, they got up there? No, still the two guys, still trying. They are, I admire their dedication. So yeah, there was a trick to it, but I do believe, also like, maybe they expect you to cheese it. This guy got up. I haven't seen the process, but it worked out for him. Them, I should say. You never know. This guy, probably seen him do it, so he probably knows where to jump, but okay. Fuck it, I'm so tempted to use the glider, damn. How did you do it? I missed that part. God damn it. Alright, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Ugh. stop struggling. Okay, so the marionette. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, as I was pointing out, the worm, the necromancer worm, which, you know, that was from the highlight around its body. It was a necromancer boss. It is this map, basically, or the previous map. It basically spawns this map, or spans this map, I should rather say. Let's have a look. Yeah, as you can see, Dreadnought's Drift. And the Great Worm used to be here, somewhere around here, as a dead body. So that was the specific reference to it. To the super dangerous boss. Also, there is supposed to be a statue of Dwayna. Let us see what's left of it in Guild Wars 2 after the marionette. Now, I should also specifically mention this zone used to look different. I mean, I said, like, they removed the dead body. But not only that, they created these lanes for the purposes of the marionette. Like, they were kind of here, these concentric paths, but if I remember correctly, oh, that's this room. Okay, so around here there should be a statue of Dwayna. Apparently it's been taken down. Anyway, so yeah, this area used to be very, very different. And if I remember correctly, there were some concentric pathways around here, but nothing of this like clearly defined shape. And they actually did this and add this with Season 1, with the introduction of Twisted Marionette as a boss. Now, I'm actually gonna go back a little just to unlock these missing things. And it is the Cascade Bridge, which is currently being assaulted, I see. Can it actually blow up? I assume it can. Shall we tag the event as well? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't give a shit. Maybe we do actually tag it, because the pirate is right next to us. Now we move out. Because we don't need that event. Yeah. Where was I? Did I finish with the marionette? Yeah, they added the world boss, and along with it, changed a sizable chunk of this map. So basically, what used to be in Guild Wars 1 called the whatever zone was changed since its initial appearance. So who knows what other references were there for this same map in Guild Wars 1, or an overlapping map in Guild Wars 1. Now, ouch, I didn't have to attack that longhorn sheep. Now that I have, let's fuck it up. There was not much to look at anyway. In the tiny little small map that you've seen, there were no specific landmarks. Even in the Snake Dance was a winding path that had many hidden enemies, by the way. I never mentioned that either. Pop-ups. Like they would pop out of the ground and try to kill you, these groups. So it was filled with that. However, now that I'm here, also I will take the hero challenge right away. I don't want to go back to it. Also, Snake Dance was super featureless. It was just a winding path, and that was it. So, a voice like gears grinding and electricity crackling below the challenge. Bring it on! And we have some steam creatures. So, steam creatures apparently also invented by Scarlet Briar, her first sort of prototype thing towards her Watchwork Armada and stuff. She basically replaced that by that invention, and that invention, of course, was probably Divinity's Reach's, not hers alone. Who knows how far she would have gotten if she had to rely on her steam creatures. I don't know why she ditched them too, and they appear out of portals and stuff. I do believe she was the inventor. I can't quite tell for sure now, but I think that's the backstory they... and of course they retconned it, right? There's this super machine. I do wonder, can you actually get over there with mounts nowadays? Because obviously this would have been like an impossible jump when this game was released. You can get up here. However, now that we have the mounts, is it possible to climb this and not get stopped by an invisible wall? This excavator just doesn't give a shit, does he? Well, they started giving a shit a little bit now. Okay, so tell me what I want to know. Or maybe from here you could actually leap there, but it does feel like an empty hole
I feel good.
of death. So no, there's no invisible wall. Also, I don't know how far it goes. Holy shit, there's a bottom. There's a goddamn bottom. I don't know how many people would have discovered this. Holy shit, it's so deep. Oh, it's so deep. Of course, like, and they, you know, through lighting, they actually managed to create the illusion that it actually goes on forever. That is a fascinating hole. Either way. As I said, no normal way to get there. Maybe NGs would have been able to back on release. Right, walk up here, do the leap. Maybe even I would with the dodge jump, but we already did it with it.
Endurance running low.
With a mount, and also it makes no sense to do that. We wouldn't be able to get out of there normally, and we would have to use a waypoint, which is always cruel, you know. So yeah, there's Molavern Passage, explains the fucking god damn it, explains the fucking abundance of moles here. We will continue, however, northeast and towards the steam creatures. Now, there they are. Should we talk about more about them? Here's the thing, why I'm killing them, even though, yeah, there is a renowned heart actually connected to it. Reactivate cameras, destroy steam corpses, and gather steam parts for study. Steam corpses, I'm supposed to destroy, yeah, but it gives me credit for destroying steam creatures as well. Anyway, so it's probably good that we can get to do this as a renowned heart, because it is in fact that we still need this functional steam gizmo, and I don't know what's the drop rate on it. How come I don't have it yet? Alright, there we go. I have it. So the Predator is the collection for Predator. Let's just do a final check. Is done finally. So there we go. Crossing out one. However, we still need to do the renowned heart, and possibly for my own curiosity, find out more about the steam creatures. So, wiki time. Steam creatures. Are mysterious, mostly mechanical beings, blah blah blah. They have appeared, they're kind. So yeah, they have appeared in Lornar's Pass and Brisbane Wildlands. Those are basically the only places where you can find them. So they are very unique enemies, and they are sold as mysterious because they are kind of outliers in this game, right? Anyway. The origin of the steam creatures currently threatening to overrun Lornar's Pass is still largely a mystery. They began arriving a short while before. Blah blah blah. That's fine. However, a few clues surfaced since. However, one possible point of origin for the steam creatures was interdimensional, coming from a potential alternate future reality created by the Infinity Ball. So yeah, that's one of the personal stories. Anyway, in 1326 AE, the steam creatures formed a part of the Sylvari terrorist Scholar Bride's invasion of the Central Tyria, although they were later phased out of her forces. Scarlet had previously worked on the steam creatures, and it was this fact that allowed her to hijack Queen Jenna's Watch Knights, which had been based on the steam creatures salvaged by humans and which had... Okay, so they're still a mystery. Alright, but yeah, Scarlet Briar did work with them, but probably just because... No, yeah, alright. Living World Season 2 says specifically, discovered that the stream creatures in Lornar's Pass and Brisbane Wildlands were likely to be the creation of Scarlet Briar. Yeah, so likely, right? Okay, mystery solved. Let's move on. My inventory's full. How is that possible? When did that happen? Who allowed that to happen? And how can I walk away from fucking dust without being sure I will potentially and eventually have the space to pick it up? Come on, this is valuable stuff. Alright. Jesus, that's a veteran. I don't want to fight a veteran anymore. We're just mere seconds away from doing this, from finishing this renowned heart. We will unpack what can be... Oh shit, I maybe shouldn't have done that, but it will, you know, it will open up inventory in the long term, right? Right? We can still get rid of all this stuff. We have the capacities for that. Steam Mecha Gate. Interesting. It doesn't look like a gate, but who knows? Who cares? I am still depositing materials. Don't mind me, and please don't ask why I don't use deposit all, even after 10 years of play. Maybe it should be a hint that even after 10 years of play. So yeah, there's a rare heart that we have done already. No, oh, that's the steam creatures. What the fuck have I done? Yeah, we had some like 9% of the map explored before we embarked on this legendary journey of today. So yeah, anyway, obtain a steam creature disguise from a Whisper's agent, attack dredge groups, destroy their equipment, and collect and turn in dredge blueprints. So basically we disguise ourselves as
Fight what cannot be fought.
as a stream creature, and potentially like make them antagonistic towards us or something. Oh my god, I suck, dude. I need to apply some conditions. Why is there only power on it and nothing but fucking power? Man, this is gonna take forever. Can I just kill the dredge normally? Do I have to wear the fucking stupid suit? Let's see.
You're seeing things. Dust to dust, sand to sand.
Bam, we can just kill normally. Who would want the suit? Damn. I mean, some role players probably. Your mom too. I don't want. So yeah, just fucking destroy everything. The grind is probably gonna take a while too, because again, can't be applicable to structures in Guild Wars 1. I'm sorry, Guild Wars 2. It's just something you gotta accept. So, what is this? Can I'll get them a little closer. I wanted to get them to this very same place, but that was probably a little naive. It's fine though. Okay. Would I get more credit if I was dressed up as a steampunk cosplayer? Let's continue southward. Even though it's north. Dumbass. Holy shit. Is this... we can actually destroy this too? I don't remember this model. It's a tunneler though. Just like for your FYI. This is what a tunneler looks like. Please don't... please don't steal the design.
I feel good.
Huh. Alright. Whisper's agent. Cool. Don't know what the fuck they're doing here. Probably stabbing everyone in the back. She's completely invisible. What is this? Oh yeah, she wants to transform us, right? Yeah, I'd prefer if she was just standing there stabbing everybody who walks by because she's invisible. So every time they try to leave the cave, it's just some incredible, horrible accident just dismembers them and they think twice beyond that point. Okay, and more dredge, of course. Shiver Peaks and dredge belong together. Cool Gate, right? Belong together more than the Norn and the fucking Shiver Peaks at this point. There's an event going on over the Steam Creatures zone. I don't care about it, so we will tactfully ignore it. Seriously, not a single person coming on stream. I should have streamed in chat. I should have kept streaming in check. It does seem like this is a waste of my fucking time if nobody's gonna come, and even when drops are active, nobody stops by in chat. I see a single viewer, at least the counter says so, that it is a single viewer. I don't know. This Twitch shit is hard, isn't it? Again, not that I would necessarily consider it a job prospect, even though I know it could be. I'm not tied up to it, so I don't care, but it does feel like there's gotta be a huge amount of luck involved in becoming a viewed channel. Now, it didn't feel so. Like, I was optimistic about this stuff, about these drops, because I've watched a lot of Czech streamers over the last 2 days, and by a lot I mean like the 4 that were streaming Guild Wars 2. The thing is, like, they were able to pull viewers like nobody's business, and I was just like, okay, well, these drops seem to work the way, I don't know, the way they're intended. I don't think that they were intended for, well, it doesn't matter. No, what the fuck have I done? By the way, I haven't read the description. Destroy dredge mortars, turrets, APCs, towers, and reinforcements, and clear out cave spiders and their nests. Even if we did just like scholar spiders, I mean spiders, we would have been just fine. Now, I wanted to share something again, and it won't be possible anymore. You can climb this tower, but you can also destroy it. So what happens if we, of course, this is what happens. It just tosses you onto the ground again, unceremoniously, like the fucking piece of human trash you are. You know what I'm saying? Just like, no, get used to it, you fucks. What do they have? Collision in between them? I fucking pulled them into a single space and they still just spread the fuck out. This, by the way, this renowned heart is probably my primary reason why I hated the dredge. Why I always fucking hated the dredge. Maybe it's not the prime reason, but it is up there. So, Iron Hammer script. Of course, Iron Hammer is a reference to Guild Wars 1. He was a dwarf. However, there is a juvenile cave spider again. For any rangers within range, within hearing distance, this is where you can find that. However, if we do look at Iron Hammer's script, Iron Hammer's crypt, there's a crossing apparently named after it too. Also, Dooms of the Iron Hammer family, so that's why it rings a bell. It is a whole family. So if we look at yeah, Jalis is basically the same fam, so there you go. Let's continue onward, okay, shall we? Yeah, for some reason this guy got in the Shivy Peaks, or at least was buried here, so who knows. 95% discovered, 2 points of interest, 1 renowned heart, 1 challenge, and we are where the fuck are we anyway? We have skipped a massive fucking bit of the map, and that's over here. Also, there seems to be a fogged area that will be at least 1 point of interest. Okay, let's go back, and I guess through this waypoint. Also, I never finished this heart, which is obtain the stream creature. This, oh yeah, it's still the same cave shit. Insanity. I could have fought my way back here. Would have been faster. Way fucking faster. Alright, why am I fighting the fucking grinder? You should be fighting the goddamn moles, man. Or woman. Woman. There we go. Fuck you. I'm leaving this one alone then. We all want to thank you. Damn it. Fucking stupid kill. Sorry, like, isn't it psychotic though? Like, I'm fucking... I don't know. Oh, it's not done yet? There we go. Broken. Just like my faith in God. No, I never had any of that. Let's grab one more document and see if that's gonna be satisfactory. Where is he? Where is the bastard? There we go. Or she. There you go. We can have the doc. What the fuck is this? Didn't progress? Barely progressed, if anything.
I feel good.
So stupid. Okay, I have fucking 100 kills. What?
Cannot be known.
I'm supposed to speak to the hard vendor. She will give me something. Just like that, for free. What is it? An infinite steam creature tonic. Okay, I'm losing my goddamn mind. It's about to be midnight, and we're not quite done. Also, I have been looping I've been moving back in order to solve our issues and head them or face them head on. Alright, so besides the Steam thing, there is this little gate. Now the gate is interesting because the Reaper's Gate leads us to one of the few points of interest in Guild Wars 1. If you take a look at, and we'll probably do this for the last time, specifically with this like stop. There is a Temple of Grenth, and it's accident, and then again, Lornar's Pass is beyond that point pretty barren, or rather, you know, just environment, natural environment, no points of interest, nothing of note. However, I mean geographically at the very least. However, there is the Temple of Grenth, and the Temple of Grenth used to be an entrance to the underground, and the underground used to be in turn an elite dungeon. Right now, if we come here for the longest time, the only thing that was here, the only two things that were here, were these fucking creatures, right? But also this statue, and the statue of Grant used to be in this place quite firmly, right? What happened then is ArenaNet at some point decided that they want to have an Underworld 2.0, and made raid wing 5 specifically, and with that 5, you know, they added an entrance to Lion's Arch, the dome thing. However, that was not enough, and we were used to that every strike mission, every raid has its entrance somewhere in the world. So when it came to placing the portal of Wing 5 somewhere in the map, well, this seemed like the perfect idea, because it's right next to the Grand statue. It's a nice callback, and yeah, if you are going to have somewhere some wings biographical and some not, it's not tenable. Anyway, not to ramble about this stuff too much, there is a hero challenge in Grunt's Door. The statue of Grunt is doused with shadows. Life wanes in the presence of the stone-carved god of death as the monument emits an eerie, piercing chill. There you go. So we'll consume this, and what is left then? A single point of interest? Probably. And yeah, there was a bit of a... Before the release of this stuff, I don't need to fight them, a new dead body popped up, and it actually informs you of this thing opening up, the thing that used to be closed for eternity. These Aches are, I don't know, should I ignore them? If I kneel, does it do anything? The animation apparently played. It says so in the chat, so I'm gonna believe that it does nothing. Alright, 15 out of 15, 9 out of 9, 17 out of 17, 10 out of 10, and last but not least, 42 out of 43. So, not good. Since I'm back among the fucking steam creatures, do we know where the last point of interest is? Well, I might have an idea, right? I speculated about this earlier, but there's still one untapped entrance that we can actually do, and that's this thing, whatever this is. What is this penis too? Oh, Grand's blessing. Okay, there you go. There you go. You can get a unique buff by kneeling at the Grand statue. I don't know how effective it is. It says 28% chance to steal strike life and critical hit. But that's dumb. Anyway, why am I fighting them? I just wanted to go for the POI. If they have it, and in fact we've already been here. It just seems unfogged. Why is that? Is it above us? Is this actually technically underground? Damn. I'll try to fly over and call it one flew over the cuckoo's nest, but if this doesn't help, we will try to... Okay. I'll try to highlight it through this fucking handy tool. Oh shit, I was using it on the wrong window. It doesn't matter. I didn't click anything, so don't get your panties in a twist. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, I'm supposed to also ping in. It's supposed to be pinging just the fucking POIs, right? That's... Ah, there we go. It's the fucking bridge. The bridge over River Kwai that they didn't want to have exploded. Or, I don't know. I never seen that movie. Judging by how I describe it, that shouldn't be a surprise. It shouldn't come as a surprise. Alright. Well, anyway. We'll get the bridge. I'll show you what I got out of that. Probably just, you know, disappointment and shit. But we are, again, one step closer to world completion. In fact, we're at 85%. That feels a little better. There's that. Oh, this scout is not gonna want to talk to us anymore either. Is she? Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't quite remember the phrasing I used, and even what was the content. I got mail. They are, you know, congratulating me from Tyria's partner, bro. What? No. It was, well, never mind. It just doesn't, I don't know. So yeah, that's it. I am struggling to keep my eyes open, and more importantly, my commentary fresh. In fact, but we have done quite a bit. We have done quite a bit of work, and it is important to do it at some point. So what is left for the dreamer, the lover? There is basically only one zone that we haven't been to. The rest of it is just rehash of old stuff. Now I'm not gonna do any more alts that would do the whole map. This is much more likely gonna work as all right, I'll go get I'm fetching this person no matter what, right? I'm not bringing you to them. So yeah, I don't, it's alright then. Yeah, as I said, that's it. Let's not stall anyone, and I'll see you when I see you at the next legendary progress, and hopefully we'll move with the collections, and yeah, I don't know. So yeah, thank you for joining me, if anyone indeed had, and all right, that's it. Let's just end it here, dude. Come on, end it. All right.